Hi children, today in this lesson let us do the problems from exercise 5.1. First problem. For which of these would you use a histogram to show the data? We are given 4 situations. Out of these 4, in which situation we use histogram to show the data? First, when we use histogram, if there are intervals or if there is possibility to convert the data into classes or into groups or into intervals, then we can draw histogram for that. That means we can show the data in the form of histogram. Now let us see first one. The number of letters for different areas in a postman's bag. So different areas means areas are not in numbers. Areas means actually names. So we can't convert those areas, those names into intervals. So we can't use histogram in this situation. Next, the height of competitors in an athletics meet. So height means that will be, we can convert that into classes or into intervals like 100 to 110 centimeters, 110 to 120 centimeters. Like that we can convert the heights into classes. So in this case we can use histogram. Next, the number of cases produced by 5 companies. So companies means name of the companies. So here name of the companies can't be converted into intervals. So we can't use histogram in this case also. Next, the number of passengers boarding trains from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. at a station. This can be divided into intervals. So suppose 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Number of passengers, let us take something 30. Now 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. So like this we can convert this data into intervals. So we can use histogram in this case. So in the case of B and D, we can use histogram to show the data. Exercise 5.1, second question. The shoppers who come to a departmental store are marked as man M, woman W, boy B or girl G. The following list gives the shoppers who came during first hour in the morning. Here we are given WWW like that. Make a frequency distribution table using tally marks. Draw a bar graph to illustrate it. Let us first make a frequency distribution table. Here we are given the shoppers who come to departmental store. So let us write here shoppers. Now here tally marks. Then frequency. What type of shoppers we have? Man, that means M, woman W, boy B, girl G. Now you see the data. First W we have, so cross out W here and put a tally mark against W. Then again W we have, so put a tally mark here. Again W, put a tally mark here. Then G we have, so cross out G and against G put a tally mark. Next we have boy, cross out this B and put a tally mark against boy B. So next 2 W's we have. I am putting one bar, and then for fifth item let us draw a cross line like this. Then M we have, so cross out M and put a tally mark against M. Like this we need to continue. And now write corresponding frequencies. For man 5, 10, 15, so 15. Then for women 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 5 is 25 plus 3, 28. For boys that is 5. For girls 10 to 12. So this is the frequency distribution table. Now we need to draw a bar graph to illustrate it. So to draw the bar graph, let us take a graph like this. Now let us draw horizontal line on this one. Horizontal line like this. And vertical line let us take like this. This is vertical line suppose. On the horizontal line, let us take shoppers. Shoppers. And on vertical line, let us take frequencies. Now you see the maximum value of the frequency is 28. So let us take the scale as 5. So that means this is 5, this is 10, this is 15, this is 20, 25, 30. Now you observe man's man's frequency is 15. So where is 15? You see here this is 15. So let us draw like this. So up to 15 let us draw a rectangle like this. This is the graph related to man. This is the rectangle related to M. Now women's frequency W is 28. So 28, where is 28? You see here 25 to 30 means 28. So means approximately here. Now let us draw a rectangle for which the height is 28. So like this. Let us draw. Now this is the rectangle related to W, woman. Next for boy, the frequency is 5. For the boy frequency is 5. So for B frequency is 5. Let us draw the rectangle with the height how much? 5 units. This is of boy. Now for girl the frequency is 12. 12 means after 10 approximately here. Yeah, exactly here. So now let us draw the rectangle related to the girl. So this is the rectangle related to girl. So G. Now this is the bar graph for this frequency distribution. Here we need to mention the scale also. Scale. So on y-axis what we took, 1 centimeter equal to, we took 5. So 5 persons. This is the scale. Let us go to the next problem. The weekly wages of 30 workers in a factory are given here. Using tally marks, make a frequency table with intervals as 800 to 810, 810 to 820 and so on. So we are given the intervals also. Draw the table first. So here the topic is on weekly wages. So let us write here wages in rupees. These are also called as classes. Now here let us write tally marks. So what are tally marks? Suppose you want to count some objects. If there is one object, we will write just like one vertical bar. 2 items, then we write 2 bars. If there are 3 items, we write 3 bars. If there are 4 items, we write 4 bars. Then if we have 5 items, just we put a cross bar like this. This stands for 5. So that is what tally marks means. Then the count of these tally marks, that is what we say frequency. Now the intervals are 800 to 810. So 800 to 810. Then 810 to 820. So the last one is 890 to 900. Now look at the values. First value is 830. Here we have two 830s here and here. So into which group or into which class this 830 belongs to? To avoid the confusion, mathematicians made a convention that into upper class, that is into this class, upper class, we need to write this 830. Whenever we are writing tally marks, so this 830 we have to put here in this class. So let me write a tally mark like that. So cross out this 830. Next value is 835. So let us cross out this 835 and put a tally mark into which class it belongs to. So it is in between 830 and 840. So put a tally mark for 835. Now 890 we have. So 890 belongs to the last class, that is 890 to 900 class. Then 810 we have. So it belongs to 810 to 820 this class. So put a tally mark here. So let us continue this process. 835, 836, then 869. It belongs to 860 to 870 class. Then 845, then 898, then 890, then 820, 860, 832. Now this 832 belongs to this 830 to 840 class. Here we have already 4 bars. We know that when we want to draw fifth tally mark, so we need to draw a cross line to represent the total number of values equal to 5. Now 833. So let us put another tally mark separately from this one. 855, then 845, then 808, 812, 840, 885, 835, 835 again, 836, 878, 840, 868, 890, 806, 840 again. 840 belongs to 840 to 850 class. In this already we have 4 tally marks. So to put the fifth one, we draw a cross line like this. Now let us count all these tally marks. Write them as frequency in the form of numbers. Suppose if you take the first class, that is 800 to 810, there are 3 tally marks. So write 3 here in the frequency column. Now 810 to 820 we have 2 tally marks, write 2 here. 820 to 830 we have 1. So 830 to 840 we have 9. 840 to 850 we have 5. 850 to 860 1, then 3, then 1, then 1 and then 4. This is the required frequency distribution table. Let us go to the next question. Exercise 5.1, fourth problem. Draw a histogram for the frequency table made for the data in question number 3 and answer the following questions. So whatever the questions may be, first we need to draw the histogram for the frequency table made for the data in question number 3. In the answer of question number 3, we constructed a frequency table. Let us take that one first. This is the frequency table we constructed in question number 3. To draw the histogram, first let us take the graph. Now let us draw a horizontal line and a vertical line. On horizontal line, let us take wages. On vertical line, let us take frequencies. Wages are starting from 800. So what we do is, let us draw a toggle line here. Like this. Let us put 800 here, then 810, then 820, then 830, 840, 850, 860, 870, 880, 890, and then last one is 900. Now on the vertical line, we have the numbers from 1 to 9. So take the scale as 1. So this is first one is 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If we observe the waves and the corresponding frequencies, from 800 to 810, we have the frequency 3. So what we do is, let us construct a rectangle with the height 3, and that is in between 800 to 810. Now after that, for 810 to 820 interval, the corresponding frequency is 2. So what we do is, we construct a rectangle with the height of 2 units. Now for 820 to 830, we have frequency 1. So we construct a rectangle with the height of 1 unit. Then we have 9. 830 to 840, we have the frequency 9. So from 830 to 840, the height of the rectangle will be 9. So we draw like this. From 840 to 850, we have 5. So let us draw like this. 850 to 861. Now 860 to 873. Now 870 to 881. 880 to 890 is also 1. Now 890 to 900, how much? 4. So we draw like this. Let us write the corresponding frequencies. This is 3, this is 2, this is 1, and then this is 9, then this is 5, this is 1, this is 3, then 1, then 1, and then 4. By using this graph, we can answer the questions given in the problem. Which group has maximum number of workers? Now if you observe, the highest frequency we have at 9. So which group means 830 to 840 group. This rectangle corresponds to 830-840 group. The answer for the first question is 830 to 840 group. Then how many workers earn rupees 850 and more? Where is 850? You observe here, this is 850. More than 850 means we can consider all these values. That means the corresponding frequencies are these frequencies are the corresponding frequencies. So we need to add all these values. So the answer is 1 plus 3 plus 1 plus 1 plus 4, which is equal to 10. Next, third question is, how many workers earn less than 850? So actually we know that total number of workers are 30. Out of 30, from the previous question we can understand that 10 members are earning 850 or more than 850 rupees. So the remaining 20 people will earn less than 850 rupees. So the answer is 20 for this one. So the answer is total number of workers 30 minus 850 or more earning workers are 10. So the answer is that is equal to 20. From the graph also we can confirm this. Less than 850 means all these workers come into consideration. So let us add all these 3 plus 2 plus 1 plus 9 plus 5. So if we add these, we will get 20. Now let us go to the next question. Exercise 5.1, fifth question. The number of hours for which students of particular class watched television during holidays is shown through the given graph. Answer the following questions. For how many hours did the maximum number of students watch TV? You see in the diagram, on the horizontal line, we have hours of TV watched per day. So that means if you observe this one, 1 to 2 is 4. What does it mean? Number of hours TV watched per day is 1 to 2. So that means more than 1 hour and less than 2 hours. Number of students is 4. So that means 4 students watched TV 1 to 2 hours per day. That is the meaning of this one. So now, for how many hours did the maximum number of students watch TV? So maximum number of students means number of students is maximum at 32. You see here, this one. The hours related to that one is 4 to 5. So that means maximum number of students watched TV 4 to 5 hours per day. So this is the answer. Next, how many students watched TV for less than 4 hours? Less than 4 hours. That means here you see. So from 1 to 4 hours. Less than 4 hours means, so here 4 hours is here. So less than 4 hours means 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. All these come into consideration. So we need to add these 3. So 4 plus 8 plus 22. 4 plus 8 plus 22, which is equal to 34. This is the number of students who watched TV less than 4 hours. Now, how many students spent more than 5 hours in watching TV? More than 5 hours. That means 5 to 6 and 6 to 7 will come into consideration. 5 to 6 is 8 and 6 to 7 is 6. So this is 8 plus 6, which is equal to 14. This is the answer for third question.